ever questioned what transpires behind the closed doors of power? Power, an enigma, a puzzle that has intrigued and baffled humanity for centuries. It's the unseen force that shapes the world, the invisible hand that controls the fate of nations. It's the spark that ignites curiosity, the flame that burns with the desire to uncover the truth. Today, we delve into this enigma, this world of power, where the lines between right and wrong are blurred, where truth and deception become indistinguishable. We're going on a journey, an exploration into the heart of the labyrinth, the dark underbelly of power. In this world, the most powerful leaders, the ones who hold the reins of the world, are the master puppeteers. They pull the strings from the shadows, their faces hidden behind a mask of charm and charisma. They stand in the spotlight, basking in the adulation of the masses, their every word echoing across the globe. But what lies beneath the surface? What secrets are they hiding? What deeds are they concealing? These are the questions that haunt us, the mysteries that we yearn to solve. These leaders, they're not just figures of authority, they're enigmas wrapped in riddles. They wield their power with a deft hand, their actions shrouded in secrecy. They play a high-stakes game, a game where the rules are constantly changing, where the stakes are life and death. In this world of power, they're the kings and queens, the ones who decide the fate of millions with a single decision. They're the ones who shape the course of history, who write the future with their actions. But behind their well-crafted public persona lies a web of deception and manipulation. Beneath the surface, away from the glare of the cameras, away from the scrutiny of the public, they weave their intricate web, a web that entangles the world in their grip. Welcome to the enigma of power, a world where nothing is as it seems, a world where the truth is stranger than fiction. Are you ready to uncover the dark secrets of the world's most powerful leaders? Because the journey we're about to embark on is not for the faint of heart. They may smile for the cameras, but what are their true intentions? It's time to delve deep into the intricate web spun by the world's most powerful figures. Behind the well-rehearsed speeches and the charming smiles, there's a hidden world. A world that thrives on secrecy, manipulation, and control. These leaders are not just politicians or business tycoons. They are puppet masters, pulling the strings from behind the curtain. They know how to play the game, how to sway public opinion, how to keep their true intentions hidden beneath a veil of diplomacy and charisma. They meet in secret, in rooms where the walls have ears and the shadows hold secrets. They form alliances that are never spoken of, alliances that shape the world as we know it. They whisper in hushed tones, plotting and planning, always one step ahead of the world. These are not just meetings. These are clandestine gatherings where the fate of nations is decided, where alliances are forged and enemies are made. The world is their chessboard, and we are but pawns in their game. Their wealth and influence stretch far and wide. They can buy loyalty, silence dissent, and manipulate the masses. They can bend the rules to their will, and when necessary, they can rewrite them. But it's not just about power, it's about control. They want to control the narrative, control the masses, control the world. They operate in the shadows, away from the prying eyes of the public, weaving their intricate web of deception and control. And yet, despite their best efforts, they cannot control everything. There are those who see through their lies, who question their motives, who dare to speak out. They are the ones who have the power to unravel this intricate web, to expose the truth hidden beneath the layers of deceit. These global power figures operate in a world of secrecy and intrigue, but remember, the truth always finds a way to surface. And when it does, it can change everything. How do they exploit their wealth and influence to control and manipulate? It's a question that's likely crossed your mind. As we delve into this murky world, we find that the power these leaders wield is often used to control and manipulate the masses. Consider the vast wealth at their disposal. It's not merely a tool for personal luxury or grandeur. It's a weapon, a means to an end. They use their riches to shape public opinion, to steer the narrative in their favor, whether it's through media ownership or hefty campaign donations. Their financial might allows them to have a direct impact on what we see, hear, and ultimately believe. But their influence extends beyond the realm of public perception. Their wealth also buys them access to the corridors of power, enabling them to shape policies that serve their interests. They weave complex networks of patronage, binding those in positions of authority to them through a web of financial obligations. And then there's the control they exert over their subordinates. Their wealth enables them to establish a system of rewards and punishments, ensuring loyalty and obedience. Those who toe the line are rewarded with positions of power, lucrative contracts, and other perks. Those who dare to oppose them, however, face the risk of being sidelined, or worse, silenced. Their wealth also provides them with a shield, protecting them from the consequences of their actions. High-priced lawyers, PR firms, and crisis management teams stand ready to defend their reputation and mitigate any potential fallout. But perhaps the most insidious way they use their wealth is to sow division among the masses. By pitting us against each other, they distract us from the real issues, ensuring that we remain too preoccupied to question their actions or their motives. Their wealth allows them to buy loyalty and silence those who dare to oppose them. So as we continue to peel back the layers of secrecy, let's not forget this chilling reality. The power they wield is not just about control, it's about maintaining that control at any cost. Do they really champion democracy, or is there a different story? Let's delve deeper into the world of covert operations and backroom deals that these leaders undertake to advance their own agendas. Our global leaders often present themselves as the vanguards of democracy, the champions of the people's voice. They speak eloquently about freedom, equality, and justice, but the reality, well, that's often shrouded in layers of secrecy and deception. Behind the public facade, these leaders orchestrate a symphony of hidden agendas. They master the art of political chess, making strategic moves that often go unnoticed by the public eye. Their game? It's not always about the well-being of the masses. Rather, it's about maintaining power, expanding influence, and fulfilling personal ambitions. In the shadows of power, covert operations become the norm. These are not just your average everyday dealings. They involve whispering in the corridors of power, clandestine meetings in the dead of the night, and secret handshakes that seal deals of global importance. These hidden operations are designed to advance agendas that are often in stark contrast to the public narrative. Backroom deals are another piece of this intricate puzzle. Behind closed doors, away from the glare of the media and the scrutiny of the public, agreements are made, alliances are formed, and loyalties are bought. The currency, it's not always monetary. It can be power, influence, or even a promise of future favors. What's more, these machinations are not confined to the political arena. They extend to the corporate world, the media, and even the spheres of entertainment and sports. The objective remains the same: to control the narrative, manipulate perceptions, and ensure the continuity of their reign. So when we see our leaders standing on the podium, talking about democracy and the people's will, we must ask ourselves, are these just hollow words? Is there a hidden agenda lurking beneath the surface? Despite their eloquent speeches and polished appearances, their actions often tell a different story than their words. In the next part of our journey, we'll uncover the true face of these leaders and the shocking secrets they'd rather keep hidden. Stay tuned. Scene script. Are you ready to peel back the layers of deceit? Welcome to the Unveiling, where we delve into the dark corners of power, unmasking the secrets of those who dominate the global stage. We tread carefully, for the truth can be as disturbing as it is enlightening. Picture, if you will, a leader who, beneath the veneer of democratic values, orchestrated a silent coup, seizing power from the rightful successors. A master of manipulation, this figure used their influence to rewrite the rules, ensuring their reign remained unchallenged. Yet the world remains oblivious to this power grab, entranced by the leader's charismatic facade. Now consider another leader, whose wealth amassed from their nation's resources is concealed in a labyrinth of offshore accounts. While their people struggle with poverty and inequality, this leader indulges in opulence, protected by a shield of financial secrecy. Then there's the leader who, under the guise of national security, authorized covert surveillance on their own citizens. In the name of protection, personal freedoms were traded for an illusion of safety, a trade-off made without the people's consent. Or imagine the leader who used their position to silence critics, suppressing free speech to maintain a pristine public image. Behind closed doors, they orchestrated the downfall of those who dared to dissent, their actions cloaked in a shroud of secrecy. These are but a few glimpses into the dark secrets of the world's most powerful leaders. Unsettling, isn't it? Yet it's imperative to confront these truths, to understand the depth of the deception. Prepare to be shocked as we reveal the dark secrets that these global power figures desperately want to remain hidden. Remember, knowledge is power. It's our weapon against manipulation, our tool for demanding transparency and accountability. So, stay vigilant, question the narratives, and together, we can bring light to the darkest corners of global power. But what can we, the people, do about it, you may ask? Well, the answer lies not in the corridors of power, but in the grasp of the very people these leaders are meant to serve. It's in our hands, the power of the people. The key to challenging this status quo is staying informed and questioning the narrative. Information is not just a commodity, it's a weapon that can pierce through the veil of deceit and manipulation, revealing the truth that the powerful often want to hide. We live in an age where information is more accessible than ever before, yet the challenge lies in sifting through the noise, the distractions, the false narratives. It's about asking the right questions, being critical and not just accepting what we're told at face value. The power of the people is not just about voting in elections or participating in protests. It's about being proactive, being vigilant, and holding our leaders accountable for their actions. It's about demanding transparency, calling out injustices, and pushing for a world where the rule of law prevails over the rule of power. Remember, every leader, no matter how powerful, is still accountable to the people they serve. It's easy to feel powerless in the face of such immense global influence. But never underestimate the power that lies in unity, in collective action, in the voice of the people. The world's most powerful leaders may operate from behind closed doors, but the door can be opened, the secrets can be exposed, and the true intentions can be revealed. It all starts with us, the people. It starts with staying informed, staying engaged, and never stopping the quest for truth. We are not just spectators in this global power play. We are active participants. We are influencers. We are catalysts for change. The power lies not in the hands of a few, but in the hands of the many. And it's this power that can challenge the status quo, that can demand a world where transparency and justice prevail. Together we can challenge the status quo and demand a world where transparency and justice prevail. We've unveiled the dark secrets. Now what's next? We've journeyed through the enigma of power, untangled the intricate webs, exposed the puppet masters, and revealed their hidden agendas. We've seen how these global power figures operate, exploiting their wealth and influence, conducting secret meetings, forming shadowy alliances, and committing unspeakable acts in their pursuit of power. But now, armed with this knowledge, it's up to us to question, to probe, and to challenge the narrative. Let's stay informed. Let's demand transparency and justice. By doing so, we can hold these leaders accountable for their actions, and together we can start to reshape the world we live in. So keep asking the hard questions, keep seeking the truth. Thank you for joining us on this eye-opening journey. Remember, the truth is out there, and together we can reshape the world we live in.